Hey everybody, it's Sweet Pea Pauline. I'm here with another video. We are going to do a Hustlin' in Brooklyn TV review, Season 1. Oh, the drama. How many people watched a Hustle in Brooklyn this season? One great show, nice cast, great storyline, lots of drama, lots of turncoating, lots of two-facing, lots of deception, lots of petty, and just more drama on top of drama. First off, let's start off with Danny. Danny's character. I feel it's a possibility she may have what it takes to become a comedian, but she needs to leave Darnell alone and let him go on and be the family man that he needs to be to his fiance and his little type that he has at home. Let me just say that. And at the same time, I don't really feel sorry for her with the situation, because now she is full aware of what's going on in his life, and she refuses to do something different so that her heart won't break. So good luck to you, Danny. I wish you well, and I would like you to work on your maturity when it comes to how you deal with other women, and that you don't deal with other women and issues and problems you have through them by trying to date or take out a guy that they may be interested or seeing at the time. So that's my advice for you. Second up, my favorite character of all, Eva. I love her as a comedian. I love her as being one of the most truest, realest cast members on A Hustle in Brooklyn, because Eva has proven to keep it real 100 and has not changed who she was through the entire season. And for that, Eva, I appreciate you. So shout out to you. Happy holidays to you, girl. Wish I knew you. And I just wish you all the best of luck. I love the way you handle all situations, down to trying to give Danny advice on her comedianship, the way you handle things with Alicia, and her trying to backdoor conversations and turn people against you. And I love the way that you dealt with the situation with Alicia. I hope to see more of you and Baggy Large together. Think you guys will be a cute couple together. My advice to you, stay true to you. Do not let this new fame and fortune change the real person you are and the true sister that you represent. So next up, we have Asia. Asia, I think that you have talent and you have what it takes to become one of the next top stars. And you just really, really have a gift and a spark that makes people want to watch you. You have a good stage presence. But what I want you to stop doing, I want you to stop playing games with these men, basically Santos, because you were not keeping it real with him. And even though you having a boyfriend in another state was none of his business, you also used a little bit of your feminine ways to persuade him to do what you wanted him to do. And let's keep it real, that's what you did. And at the same time, you trying to get in people's ear about Eva because you didn't like her response about Danny being up on stage and bombing out, because she was, she was trash can face. She was drunk as AF, and you know it. And basically, in order to be a true friend, you have to know when to throw in the towel and tell your friend, this isn't working out for you. Let's try a different approach so that your stage presence won't be people laughing at you instead of them laughing with you because you're telling a good joke. And at the same time, Darnell was holding on to Danny because he thought she might possibly pop and blow, and he was going to make some money off of her, whether he was sleeping with her or not. Let's just keep it real. But as far as Asia is concerned, think you're a beautiful young lady. You have a lot of things to learn. And at the same time, don't ever co-sign for your friend when you already know she's doing wrong, because what you're saying is that you agree with what she's doing, and too bad for Darnell's girlfriend, what she don't know won't hurt her. So my advice for you is to choose better friends Don't fight your friends. If you have a point to make, then make that point. Don't throw phones, don't throw wallets, don't do anything like that. I understand Danny took the first blow or whatever, but as a friend, you have to tell her, I'm not trying to fight you, but if you go there, then I'm gonna show you what them hands do. I get it. I was all for that. But at the same time, choose better friends. And if you want to be friends with Danny, be a friend to tell her to go find somebody else, because she's not showing herself in a good light on reality TV. So that's my advice for you. And my advice for you is to keep with the music, learn, grow, and continue to stay humble. Next up is my little sweetie pie Ivy. Just so adorable, so cute, a little naive, but it's okay. We all grow and find things to learn from. But at the same time, know when you're getting played, girlfriend. Jesse was trying not to really claim you because he wanted to see what else he could get, just in case if you wasn't giving him none fast enough. So he was making sure he had Danny on the side. And Baggy never turned her down either. So that says something about Baggy Large as well. They was willing to hit or miss with Danny if she was willing to give it up and take them out. But at the same time, know when a man don't claim you, that you need to reevaluate what type of relationship that you want to have. But best wishes in all of your new endeavors and your new job you took on at the end of the season. I'm super, super proud of you. You are representing exactly what a good sister does to show all her little sisters this can be you too. So I truly, truly love you for that. I love your spirit. I love the energy that you give to the show. But at the same time, girl, keep a side eye on that darn Jesse, because he think he's slick. But at the same time, I think he had feelings for you, but he gonna try to see who else jeans he can stretch in the meantime when you're not around. So keep an eye on him, because I'm keeping an eye on him. So that's my advice for you. And next up, we got Baggy Large. Think you have a lot of talent, brother. Absolutely adorable, totally cute. But at the same time, you're super naive. And don't get in the mix with Alicia, because she's just trouble and everybody else knows it. And there's a way to conduct business, and then there's a way to conduct your personal life. Make sure you don't confuse the two, because when it comes to the entertainment world, the smallest little thing, because people got these big, huge egos and these really, really soft palate sensitivity personalities, you have to be careful who you mix business with, and you have to be careful of not having anybody wreck or ruin your career before you even get it started. So that's just a little bit of advice for you. But I'm putting in your ear, I think Eva likes you. So I think you might want to take some time and invest and show her how a real man's supposed to do stuff. Even if you got a couple of things that you need to take care on your end, I think if you spend some time with Eva, she might actually show you how a real woman do things. So just being mindful to leave Danny alone. Don't take any of her offers. And no other woman. You got one right in your face who's real, keeping it real, and showing you how much she cares about you. So that's my advice for you. Jesse, boy, you need to stop playing. Ivy is in love with you. You got the girl in tears. You playing all of these games, you getting bent out with her and using Santos kissing her on the forehead as excuse to step on out, when you knew in the back of your mind that Danny would be waiting any moment to do anything she could to get back at Ivy and anybody else. So you need to stop it. My advice to you is, if you want Ivy, this is the time to prove yourself and claim your woman. And to be truthful, you should be claiming her. And I'm surprised that she claiming you. So in all of that, conduct your business, keep the personal out of it, no stretching jeans, no buddies with benefits or trying to get booty where, it's just thrown up in the air, because I'm telling you right now, it's not worth it. I think you're a good guy on the inside, but you still got a little play up in you, and I got my eye on you. So I'm going to see how this works out in the next season. And as for you, Santos, I think you're a really, really sweet guy. I actually was hoping that you and Ivy would hook up, but you seem like you still got a little player in you, and I think it might come from the company you keep with Darnell. But I think you're a good businessman. I think you have a good heart. I thought it was very adorable that you had a crush on Asia, but she's not the girl for you, because Asia is about getting that bag, and she's about doing what she needs to do to get where she needs to be. Her father already had groomed her well so that she stays and keeps her eyes directly on the prize. So shout out to her dad for that. And at the same time, Santos, you know what you be doing too. I think you was kind of like trying it a little bit with Jesse when you kiss Ivy on the forehead. But at the same time, you know, now I'm a girl, but you know there's a man code. Some things you just don't do in front of a brother, especially when you ain't that cool with him, because you know what it's going to be. And at the same time, you caused her a problem, but at the same time, you helped her because it let her know just the type of person that Jesse was, and that he would take the smallest little thing to break up with her, to use that as an excuse so he can go do what he wanted to do. And then once he did what he wanted to do and see how that worked out, then he would try to slide back and say, oh, you know, he want his girl back because he realized she was the best thing for him. So Santos, you kind of play around a little bit, but in most part, you got a good heart, but you never know. Ivy might be the one for you. Maybe she's not the one for you. I don't know. And if you're friends, keep it that way, because the minute you cross the line, and trust me, I know what I'm talking about. When you cross the line, there's no coming back from there. It changes things forever. Last but not least, Darnell. Boy, if you don't stop playing, you know you got a woman at home. You know you got a baby at home. You already got a ready-made family. And all the prayers in the world is not going to help you if your heart is not right. You know what you're supposed to be doing, and apparently you're supposed to be a church man, so you already know what the deal is. And considering the conversation that you had with your mama, you already know what the right thing is to do. You're using all of this prestige and this presence and all of these things that you already have established, and that's wonderful because you're setting a good example for the brothers. But you do not have to sleep with everybody that you come in contact with. You don't need to work things out with them in the bedroom in order for them to be an artist. And the things that you're asking your fiance to put up with, because Danny, you wanted her to be your artist, but then you dropped her, then you lifted her back up, and then you taunted her at Asia's listening party. Just stop it. You know you playing. You've been playing, and you know that you're a handsome brother. You know you got it going on, and you trying to burn both ends of the candle. I'm gonna tell you right now, only person gonna get burnt is you. Whether you get burnt by losing your family or whether you end up at the clinic because you done slept with too many women. So I'm going to tell you this right now. Get yourself together. If you're going to set example for the little brothers who are watching you, show them how a real man acts. Because your mother puts me in the frame of mind of my mother, and she looked like she don't play. And the worst thing you could do was when you got a good mother and your mother looks like she's a good woman, a good church-going woman, and that she'll put the pimp hand upside your head if you lose the family that you've already created. You are just embarrassing her, because I know she raised you better, and I don't even know your mama. But I'm going to tell you this, you better get it together soon, because the whole world going to watch it crash and burn if you don't get it correct. So this is the time, you on reality TV, brother. This is the time for you to get it together and get it straight. You heard me? Well, anyway, if I missed any characters for right now, I will revisit this at another time. But I want you to know, if you didn't watch A Hustle in Brooklyn, hopefully they should be coming back with another season. I don't know at this particular point. I haven't seen anything. But make sure you check on demand. Maybe you can catch the whole season there. It was really, really good. Out of all the reality shows, this is definitely one of the ones that's definitely keeping it real and showing you another side of the entertainment business of people who kind of already a little bit established already, or established, and it's showing you the things, the ups and downs that they go through. So if you didn't get a chance to watch it, make sure you go to on demand and pull it up. Okay? Thank you for listening.